Rocknroll Hanover, North America's leading sire, will stand at Empire Stallions again this season. Rocknroll was an outstanding juvenile, winning 15 times while capturing many of the sport's classic events. As a 2-year-old, Rocknroll Hanover earned over $500,000, including wins in the Champlain Stakes and the $1 million Metro Pace Final in Toronto, setting a world record of 149.4 to become the first 2-year-old in history to win in under 150.
And it's Rocknroll Hanover and Brian Sears, the late stretch lead. Shanghai Phil out between horses, but Brian Sears with a monumental upset in the Metro. Rocknroll Hanover upsets Village Jolt and Shanghai Phil, 149.4, stakes, track, world record, and a monstrous upset. Rocknroll Hanover in the Metro.
Returning to race at 3, Rocknroll Hanover quickly launched himself to the top of his class. His complete dominance that season was evident with victories in the $1.5 million North American Cup in 149.4.
He was no one-hit wonder. This is rock and roll. Make it rock and roll, Hanover. Rock and roll, Hanover totally rocked the house at Woodbine.
The $1 million Meadowlands Pace in 148.3.
Rock and roll is here to stay. Brian Sears, Brett Pelling, Rock and Roll Hanover in the Meadowlands Pace in 148.3.
And the $555,000 Breeders' Crown in 149.4.
Rock and roll will never die. Rock and roll Hanover is a smash hit in the Breeders' Crown, 149.4.
Rocknroll Hanover was crowned both Horse of the Year, Pacer of the Year and 3-year-old of the Year, and was retired at the end of his 3-year-old season. Fully syndicated among the sport's leading commercial breeders, he stands at the prestigious Peretti Farms in New Jersey. Rocknroll's credentials from his first 3 crops to race in North America are sensational, with 21 in 150, 208 in 155 and 325 in 2 minutes, and currently progeny earnings of over $36 million. In 2009, he was the leading money-winning sire of 2-year-olds from his first crop, who earned $3.3 million. Rocknroll was the leading money-winning sire of 3-year-olds in 2010, with his progeny earning a record $9.3 million, more than twice his nearest stallion competitor. In 2011, he was the leading money-winning sire of 2- and 3-year-olds combined. In 2012, he is currently ranked number 1 in all-age earnings category, with his oldest just 5-year-olds. Rocknroll's first crop standouts include World Champion and Horse of the Year, Rocknroll Heaven, the winner of $2.7 million, and the fastest mare in history, Put on a Show, seen here, winning the 2012 Lady Liberty in a world record 147.3.
And looking for room is Put on a Show. Jody Jamieson diving to the inside now. Proclamation trying to rally as well. The scramble's on. Rebecca Bayama up the rail. Put on a Show. Put on a Show on the inside. Jody Jamieson, Put on a Show. Indeed. Put on a Show. 147.3. World record performance.
In 2011, the talented colt Simply Business captured the $1 million Metro Final for 2-year-old colts.
Pulling the pocket comes Pierce with Simply Business. Simply Business off that sweet 2-hole trip, coming after a rock and roll dance now, who digs in at the rail. Here on the outside now, coming on for third is Speed again from way back. I Fought to Law. Deep stretch lead down the center. Simply Business on the outside trying to reach up. Simply Business scores in the final strides, and he wins in 150-1. The Metro belongs to Pierce, and Simply Business at 20-1.
This is the incredible A Rocknroll Dance winning his Metro elimination.
And a rock and roll dance, 149-1, tying the world record here. It's an impressive score in the elimination of the Metro Pace.
In 2012, A Rocknroll Dance came back at 3 to rock the prestigious Meadowlands Pace.
A rock and roll dance is going to win it. Yet Jingra, a rock and roll dance, 148-1 in the Meadowlands Pace.
This is the fabulous filly and world champion Pretty Catherine, winning her elimination of the She's a Great Lady stake.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pretty Catherine Show, as she opens up 6 now, 7 in the blink of an eye. Pretty Catherine, light years ahead of this group. It is Pretty Catherine to win tonight's first elimination of the She's a Great Lady Stakes, and she won by a wrapped-up 7, and she is home in a world record equaling performance of 150-3.
World champion Pet Rock captures the $300,000 Art Rooney Memorial.
Toward the inside is Pat Rockin with a fighting chance. Into the lane. It is Bolt the Door. Here comes Sears. And Pat Rock
Pet Rock getting to bolt the door in the shot of the wire. Pet Rock!
Special T Rocks sets a new world record at Pocono Downs for 4-year-olds.
Here comes Specialty Rocks on the outside, and Specialty Rocks mowing down Dial or No Dial to take the lead, and Darryl Beer and Specialty Rocks win it going away. The mile time 1:48.3.
Time to Roll wins the New Jersey Sires Stakes final in a rock and roll trifecta, and a rock and roll dance second, and Simply Business third.
Time to Roll is coming on. A rock and roll gent. Time to Roll is closing in. Time to Roll. Rock and roll dance. Time to Roll. Time to Roll and rock and roll dance in a photo. Simply Business was flying late.
World champion Rockham sets a new world record, winning in 1:48.2 for 5-year-olds.
Rockham took over. Southern Alley fully extended's given way. Drumfire trying to rally up the inside. Might get second. Rockham continues to pull clear. 1:48.2.
Panther Hanover is 2012's fastest 3-year-old pacer with this brilliant 1:47.2 win in the New Jersey Classic.
Watch the 3/4. World record 1:18.2. Unbelievable. Hurricane King Cole sets sail for home. Panther Hanover is out to challenge. Sylvain Filion urging him on. Hurricane King Cole on the outside. Here comes Panther Hanover, but Hurricane King Cole still has more. Hurricane King Cole, Panther Hanover on the outside, then rolling like a big shot, an ideal champ. Hurricane King Cole, Panther Hanover, final lunge, he's got him! Panther Hanover, 1:47.2.
An absolutely magnificent looking stallion standing 16 hands. Rocknroll Hanover is by Western Ideal out of the prolific Damn Rich and Elegant, the top pacing broodmare of all time by earnings. Rocknroll Hanover promises to bring a new siring dimension to the entire Southern Hemisphere. There have been very few stallions come to Australia at the top of their game, and Rocknroll Hanover is absolutely the best pacing stallion and value in the world.